Hello and good morning, everyone. First of all, I'd like to say I'm sorry for being away for about 3 months. I've had a few health issues and a few issues with finances. I will discuss both of them briefly. As most of you know, Lance Armstrong is a former cyclist, cancer survivor. I wear this bracelet. It's a daily reminder of my survival of cancer. I'm doing well. But I've had other health issues in recent years that have been plaguing my back, hips, and now it has spread to my knees. About 3 months ago, I went to Rollo Mud Park where I came back suffering from heat exhaustion, and it was with me for a couple of days where I wasn't doing too well. As I was recovering from that, suddenly my back and hip started hurting again, and believe me, it was a struggle for the better part of 3 months that it attacked my back, hip, and then my knees. After about 2 months in, the back and hip were doing better, but the knee pain was still there. Then I got very sick with the flu or something. It was a strong virus. I tested myself twice for COVID. Both times the test came back negative. For about 5 days, I was running in and out of a fever. I was starting to wonder whether I was going to make it or not. It hit me pretty bad. Anyways, I'm doing much better from that. If you notice, my voice is still a little bit hoarse. I did lose my voice for the better part of 3 weeks, as the doctors have told me. No running, no jumping, because it's bad for my back. I cannot take any ibuprofen, any aspirin, any Tylenol, as it's bad for my other health concerns. And that's one of the reasons I started making these videos. If my kids wanted to remember me, they could see the videos of what I'd like to do. And I started coming out in the videos so they could actually see me in the videos. Let's jump into the finances where my issues have begun. Many of you are familiar with PayPal. I've had it for about 22, 23 years, but for the past 5.5 to 6 years, I've mostly used PayPal to donate to people on GoFundMe, and I've had a recurrent payment for St. Jude's. Someone was able to hack into my account. They were able to add an email, a phone number, an address, and a credit card. They cleaned out my finances from PayPal. They tried to add a lump sum instantaneously, which my bank alerted me that there was suspicious activity. Actually, I checked my PayPal. That's when I found out what was going on. I kept blocking the transfer, the release of the funds through PayPal, and we were working through it for the better part of 2 months. During that time, my bank blocked and canceled my credit card. They sent me a new one. I kept blocking this PayPal transfer and over the phone almost on a daily basis for 30 to 40 minutes, almost every day. They sent me a credit card so I could withdraw the money because I refused to add my new bank info, fearing that these people, whoever it was, would transfer more money from my bank. When I received this credit card, I go to the bank, try to use it, the credit card didn't work. I come home, I call PayPal, and it turns out that someone already had the credit card number and they were trying to buy stuff online prior to me receiving the card through the mail. Finally, I got tired of running to and from the bank and the credit card not working. I called PayPal and says, you know what? Send me a hard check. I wanted no ties with my bank and PayPal. I was able to get the check cashed from the bank. Now I call PayPal. I was finally able to close the account yesterday. It ended up costing me about $400. What apparently happened is someone was able to track my iPad. That's the iPad I use to make my videos for YouTube, and that's the same tablet I was using for banking. So now I bought a new tablet for banking, and I have another tablet that I'm going to use for the videos. Anyways, that's what's been happening to me. My biggest hurt from PayPal is I had to cancel recurrent payment to St. Jude's, and that really struck a chord with me. But I was really comfortable with the recurrent payment. I didn't feel it as much, and I knew I was putting in my little grain of salt, help make it a better place for children. Anyways, that's where I'm at, and I hope to be back on the trail soon, as I'm starting to feel much better when I come back, hopefully this week or next week. If you see me out there, we're still the same people that we were before. Come by, say hi to us. It would probably mean a lot to us because I've been away from the general public for what seems like an eternity. It feels good just knowing that I'm going to be able to come back out there and hit Azusa Canyon, hit the outdoors again. But I have done no physical work to any of my trucks, so I have to go through them, and hopefully everything's okay. Those of you that do see these videos all the way through, if you see us, come hit us up, and I have a couple of small items to give away, so I'll give those away to the first people who come see us until I run out. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thank you everyone for your concern. Some of you have hit me up via text message, phone calls, and hope to be back on the trail soon. See you out there. Thanks again.